Hello and welcome to English 119, otherwise known as College English 2, the Bridge course. My name is Alicia Walton and I'm going to be your instructor this semester. For those of you who I had in College English 1, welcome back. Glad to have you. And for those of you who are new to the course, I'm also equally glad to have you here as well. So what you see in front of you right now is our home page. This is going to look, this section on the left here, is going to look a little different for you than it does for me because I'm the instructor. You shouldn't be able to see some of these grayed out areas. So this is me right here. Hello. And this is also our home page. So from here, you will be able to find everything you need for our course this semester. You scroll down just a little bit. You'll see that we have a syllabus and schedule, and I have start here. This is where you should first begin your journey. We have our course modules, which is where we'll go next after the syllabus and schedule. Then there's some course handouts, and then we have the weekly overviews. If you scroll down a bit, we have a bit of an introduction here that you're welcome to review. I'm going over most of it right now, so it's not something you necessarily have to do. So for now, let's go ahead and do the start here process. So if you click here on syllabus, you should have a document come up. You might be prompted to save the document, in which I encourage you to do so. So once you're able to get the document open, you should see this. And this is our syllabus for the semester. It runs at about, let's see, I think we had 4 pages last I checked. And just to go over some basic tips, so this builds on the English 110 class or the College English 1 course. We use the same texts that we did last semester, and that is the writer's reference about literature and the patterns for College English 12th edition. You should be able to find these rather easily. If you're having any problems with that, please be sure to reach out to me. So for this course, you need to make sure that you have the textbooks listed above, that you keep up with all assigned papers and homework, and that you have regular access to a computer since this is an online course. You will not be able to complete this course without the textbook, by the way. So if for some reason you're unable to purchase the book, you might want to consider, or the books, excuse me, plural, or 2, you might want to consider renting them. I'm pretty sure that they're available for you to rent. Alright, this is how the grade is broken down for our course. So your overall grade is based on these assignments. So we have the first paper, analyzing a text. It's worth 100 points. We have the second paper, which is an annotated bibliography. Oops. Sorry about that. We have an annotated bibliography that is worth 150 points. So you'll notice that it's worth a little bit more. We have a researched argument assignment that's worth 200 points. So notice that it's going up a little bit there. And then the last paper will be a reflection essay, which is worth 150 points. And this is based on a 1,000 point schedule. So this is 10% of your grade. The bibliography is 150 points, so it's 15% of your grade. You just basically take off that 0 at the end. So these papers are worth quite a bit of your grade. There's only 4 papers, but they're worth, again, a big chunk of your grade. Class participation is calculated via the discussion board posts, and any other small assignments that I have you participate in. And those are worth 300 points total, so that's 30% of your grade. And then there are quizzes, and we have 5 of those, and they are worth 20 points each, which add up to 100 points. Again, 10% of your grade. Now you'll notice the biggest portion of your grade here is class participation. That 300 points is worth 2 of these papers. So please do not write off participating in the discussion board posts. I know it's very easy to fall behind, and you want to make sure that you don't do that with this course. I have everything scheduled out, and I've balanced it out so that you should be able to keep up. If you have any questions about that, again, please reach out to me. Every week you're going to have a deadline for each of your posts, and I state that very clearly. So just make sure that you jump on the discussion board and post your post on time. I'm very confident that all of you are going to be able to make a great grade in here. Just be sure to keep up. Here's the grading scale. I'm not sure if this is the one that you're used to, but make sure that you keep up with it. So in this course, the 95 to 100 today, etc. So please be sure to review this to make sure you have an understanding of how the grades are balanced out, as it might be different from what you're used to. It should be similar. Good citizenship guidelines. All I mean by this is do your readings, do your work, and be respectful of your classmates in all communications. So there are times when you'll be expected to make comments on your fellow students' work and, your classmates. You'll be expected to make comments on your fellow classmates' work. And you need to remember that even though something, for a moment might seem silly to you, you don't know where they're coming from. So make sure that you're respectful. It's challenging to be able to communicate online and in an all digital environment. So make sure that you're as kind, thoughtful, and respectful as you can be. If you have any questions about that, or if you're having any difficulties, again, please reach out to me. I promise to listen and respect you always. So if you want to read through the course policies when you have a moment, please do so. One thing I want you to keep in mind is that no late work is accepted for this course. You have to stay on time with everything you turn in. If there's some terrible event that causes you to be behind, please reach out to me. But I consider that it has to be something exceptional. Just as you have to be able to keep up with providing this work, I also have to be able to keep up with grading. And if you have any questions about academic accommodations, here's the information for Cincinnati Christian University. Also, again, reach out to me if there's anything I can do to help. These are our learning outcomes. All right. Make sure you keep this document as well. Okay, so stepping back for a second, we've looked at the syllabus. Now let's take a look at the schedule. So if you click there, you should be able to pull up the schedule. It looks like this. I encourage you to review this schedule. You might even want to print it out. Please be aware that the schedule is subject to change. Occasionally, I will add in some information or possibly even a video to help you better understand information. Please be sure to keep up with this. While this is a document that might change, you'll be able to see any of these changes reflected in the module. So try not to get tripped up if you think everything is here and you go to the module and there's an extra, a number there. Now, if I add things or change things significantly, I'll send out a message and let you know. And most of the time, like if you see a 5th thing pop up, it's going to ask you to watch a short video. I won't be making too many changes to this, but if I find that I'm getting asked questions over and over again, I will put something within the module so that it'll address it. So again, look at this schedule, print it out, but remember, this is not set in stone. Stuff does change. The best way you're going to see these changes is through the actual course modules. So after you've got the syllabus and the schedule out, you'll go here. And this is what you're going to be doing week from week. First, there's the welcome. I encourage you to go over the course overview. And if you have any general questions about the course, please post them on this course Q&A discussion board. You'll notice through here, and again, I'm able to see more than you are. I have it timed out so that these weeks are released week by week. I think it's a good thing to be able to get ahead of your work sometimes, but I do not want you to jump too far ahead. And that's why I have these timed out. So you'll see week 2 will unlock January 21st. I usually have these open a couple of days before the week starts. I usually have them open up on a Saturday. And that's okay. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's closed. So again, welcome to English 119 or College English 2. And I look forward to working with you this semester and reading your papers and reading your discussion board posts, etc. I hope you have a wonderful semester. Please remember to reach out to me whenever you need me. Have a great day.